Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Coffee with Melissa. I'm your host, Melissa. Cheers. Have my breakfast with me, my delicious butter collagen protein coffee drink with butter, MCT oil, and Primal Kitchen's collagen fuel, chocolate flavored. And I did a teaspoon, actually I think 2 teaspoons of cacao powder and then a teaspoon of maca. Maca has like a nutty flavor to it. It's very nutrient dense. So the combination of like the chocolate and the butter and the nutty flavor from the maca, it just makes for a really, really good drink. So if you like chocolate covered almonds or chocolate covered nuts, anything, I feel like you'll really enjoy this because it adds a little bit of creaminess and between the nutty and the chocolate. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you because I'm pretty excited about it. So this week, first of all, welcome back to Monday Morning Coffee. I'm so excited that you're here. We are in a transition phase in our life right now, my husband and I, as I've mentioned before, and it's really exciting, a little stressful, and there's definitely some anxious nerves kind of floating around both of us, but it's a very exciting time. And so that's why last week I did not do a Monday Morning Coffee because of just life happening. And to me, that's a really great lesson. I'm all about consistency and routine, and not doing things consistently, it just drives me crazy. But I knew I needed a break, and I knew I needed to really kind of step back, focus on my self-care, and focus on wrapping up this project that we're working on right now. And it is actually, I'm in it right now. We are building out a camper van. You know, we bought an empty Mercedes Sprinter van, cargo van, and we've spent the last year or so just really building out the interior. So I'm sitting in it right now. I'm super excited. This is the first video I'm filming in it, and I've been just dying to because we're really proud of the work we did. Later on, we're going to do a complete van tour when it's done. We still have some trim to do and some touch-ups to do on the interior, and we're still working on a few other things to really get it 100% functional. So that's what's been happening, and just I'm just so incredibly grateful that we have, the means, resources to really build this dream that we've been talking about for years and years and years. So this week, I want to talk about gratitude. It's Thanksgiving week here in the United States, and gratitude is just such an integral part of my life and my husband's life and our home life. We really, like you guys may already know, that every time we have a meal together, we say what we're grateful for. And it just really helps kind of when we're having a hard time with something, when we're feeling anxious, we're feeling stressed, we're feeling like we want to give up on something. It really kind of helps focus our energy on the positive, not ignore the stress or the problems, but really kind of help put us in a mindset to really just focus on the problem solving part rather than focusing so much on the problem itself. So does that make sense? So I encourage you to try it. Find a system. It could be if a system that fits into your life. The beauty of our lives is we can design them however we want, especially with our self-care routine. You just fit whatever self-care routine, whatever self-care activities into your already busy life where you see fit. It's different for everyone. People like to work out in the morning. Other people like to work out in the afternoon. I know people who like to work out after work in the evening, and it doesn't matter when you do it, as long as you fit it into your schedule during a time that is doable for you, that you will actually do it. So with that being said, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is amazing. And this is one of the reasons why Thanksgiving is probably my favorite holiday, because number one, you get to hang out with your family and friends, and we'll talk about that, the pandemic, 2020 pandemic Thanksgivings. And number two, you get to eat good food, great food. I love food. You guys know that. I love cooking. I love creating new recipes. So I love eating amazing, delicious food. So with that being said, also, it's all about gratitude, which it shouldn't just be like one day a month or one day a year on Thanksgiving, we show our gratitude, blah, blah, blah. No, it should be all throughout the year. You should be doing it every single day. So I encourage you to write down at least 3 things that you're grateful for, or say them out loud to someone you love. And it could be yourself, because you love yourself, right? It could be a spouse, it could be your kids, it could be a friend, it could be anything, anyone. It doesn't really matter. And just say that out loud and notice how you feel. Like, take note of how you're feeling before and how you're feeling afterwards. And just kind of really take a few deep breaths, soak it all in, and take a moment to really absorb it and acknowledge what you're grateful for. It's an incredibly powerful exercise, and I highly encourage you to do it. So let's talk a little bit about 2020 pandemic Thanksgiving. This year is different, obviously. We are so incredibly grateful that we have my husband's mom and stepdad just 10 miles away from us. So we'll be hanging out at their house. They have a nice big house. So we could all, we're not going to be on top of each other, and we could hang out outside a lot. It's supposed to be in the 60s here and sunny where we live. And so we're so excited about that. I'm excited about just taking a day to relax. We've been so busy with this van project, but then we both work, and it's just been a very, very busy and stressful year. And then you throw a pandemic on top of that, and it just kind of multiplies things by, sometimes it feels like 1,000. So I really encourage you, even if you can't be with your family. I mean, my poor brother, he's in Maryland, he lives alone, and he's made the conscious choice not to travel this year. He's just getting a Thanksgiving meal, pre-cooked Thanksgiving meal from a local grocery store, and just enjoying a Thanksgiving to himself. And my sister and her family, they're going to have, my parents over. So we are doing very small family gatherings, but safely and responsibly. So do what's within your comfort zone. Okay? Everyone's comfort zone is different. And then we are doing a Zoom call, with us, Scott and I, and my sister and her family and my parents and my brother. So that way we could all feel connected. We could all feel like we're all together on Thanksgiving, even though we're not physically in the same place. And I received an email from Zoom last week saying they are lifting the 40-minute time limit on free Zoom accounts on Thanksgiving Day, just so people can Zoom with each other. And that is amazing. Like, what a company. What an amazing company. I mean, I know they're probably making millions, if not billions right now with this work from home and, distance learning and everything, but really, that's phenomenal. So if you want to do that, I encourage you, take advantage of that. Get on Zoom, sign up for a free account, and send a link to your family, to your friends, whoever you really want to be with this Thanksgiving, and do it. I highly, highly, highly encourage you to do that. It's so fun. It's not the same as being in person, but it's the best that we have during a holiday pandemic. So anyways, I hope that you are going to have a great Thanksgiving. Really focus on gratitude, and let this be a start to a daily gratitude habit. I promise you can only benefit from it. And relax. on Thanksgiving. Just relax. Don't, if you're cooking, cook and enjoy it, but make sure you make time to relax. I know that's what we're doing. We're going to get up, have coffee, we're going to sleep in, have coffee together, and probably go for a hike, maybe a trail run, do a workout, and just have a really nice, relaxing morning. So anyways, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great week, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it. And I'm so grateful for you for sticking with me and for supporting me. So you guys are amazing. I do this all for you. So, okay, cheers.